So I'm sure you guys remember Shaunie Caballero, the senior A&R at Sony who played a part in Central C's £25 million deal with Sony. We did a video on her a couple of months ago when she got into it with Trap Lord Ross after Trap Lord Ross's documentary on Central C. She called Trap Lord Ross a nerdy white freak or something like that, even though Central C is white himself. Well, recently she got onto Bouncer. We're on her Twitter here. Are we still blocked? Yep, of course we're still blocked. You guys know I don't like being blocked, but you know what? Let's scroll down. Is Mimi still got me blocked? Of course she has, of course. What the hell? I would like this tweet. I want to like it. The UK is such bad vibes. Everyone had main character syndrome. Let me just go back to New York. And she's retweeting Cortez as well. Cortez, Clint 419. Birds of the same feather flock together, guys. I'm sure you guys saw my video on the H and Central C beef that I posted recently. I think it was yesterday or the day before, where Clint just has an agenda against H, who is also a white rapper. And in that video, I even said something like, I don't know if Clint's as deluded as Shaunie in thinking that Central C is not white. And she then tweeted this, which we can assume is directed at Bouncer. Just because your music industry career fails does not mean you need to pick up a podcast mic. Now, I don't know why she's done this again, because coming for a content creator the first time didn't go well, and this time it's not gone well either, because Bouncer has responded. And with Shaunie in this case, I kind of hear where she's coming from. And we're going to watch Bouncer's video, and I'm going to tell you guys why I kind of hear where she's coming from this time. Because I don't know her in person, bro, so I can only go off of what's being said on social media. And going off of what's been put out of social media and what's been put in Bouncer's response video. So it's this video over here. It's half an hour. I watched it. It was a good video. I recommend you watch it as well, guys.
The music industry is rattled. They're rattled. They don't even know what's going on. They're rattled. Like, how can someone be speaking out against? How? Waking up in the morning, getting screenshots. One of the members of Central C's team, or maybe she signed him for publishing at the start. Senior member, A&R, Sony. Obviously, I know Shaunie. I know there's a woman called Shaunie. I know Shaunie. So let me give a breakdown about Shaunie.
Now, as Bouncer says here, he knows Shaunie, and later on in the video, he says he's met her before. Now, this is why I can hear where she's coming from. Because to her, remember, guys, she's in the industry echo chamber. Like, in her mind, in the music industry, she's got power, and she thinks this applies to real life as well. So they view Bouncer as a traitor. Because what I think annoyed her was this video, where Bouncer was going in on Central C. And as we know from before, if you come for Central C, Shaunie's gonna swoop in and come to his defense. And people even trying to say to me like, yo, why are you defending Trap Lord Ross against a black woman? First of all, in my last video, I'm sure all of you have seen it, but you can go watch it if you haven't. I think I was more than fair considering what was said. But all I see is you throwing yourself in the line of fire for a white man. That's all I see. So I'm not trying to hear things like that. Oh, I'm defending, like, it's not a that anyway. Because you guys remember when Bouncer sent for Fumes, and then Fumes got annoyed and made a video, a whole big like couple minutes response to Bouncer, and then Bouncer ended up responding to him, which with the funniest title I've ever seen. Fumes the engineer, how dare you call me a liar? That is one of the funniest titles I think I've ever seen. But even going back to the tweet, what Bouncer's doing ain't a podcast, but that's a minor thing because, like, you know, people do always confuse it with podcasts. People even say, I mean, I do a podcast now, but people are calling what I was doing before a podcast. People even call it a podcast when I sit down and just rant for 20 minutes. So yeah, that's not really an issue. But one thing she said is, just because your music industry career fails. Now, has Bouncer's music industry career failed? From the outside looking in, it would look like that, especially because he's now making videos calling out people in the industry that he has met personally, bro. It's the met personally that makes it more personal, you know? And what Bouncer's doing right now, conventionally, is not what somebody who's trying to be successful in the music industry would be doing. It's the exact opposite, bro. But behind the scenes, I can tell you, I've even got my theories. I'm gonna ask Bouncer when he comes here. Now, Bouncer's involved with a lot of artists, more artists than you think behind the scenes, honestly. I'm almost certain he's not managing any artists, because this guy, he's in Dubai, bro. Like, if you're managing an artist in the UK, you cannot be living in Dubai. It just won't work. It doesn't work. So that's why, again, I hear why Shaunie tweeted that, because that's what you would think. But I'm gonna say what I think is going on here. I think Bouncer here is trying to leverage his platform now and the involvement he has with all the artists behind the scenes to come and attack the industry from a different angle. Sorry to interrupt my people, but if you could give the video a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Help us boost me up in the algorithm. You know what to do. Let's not be lazy. Let's get the like out the way. And in this video, what's funny, Bouncer reacts to my video. So I'm reacting to Bouncer, reacting to me, reacting to Trap Lord Ross. If you're trying to keep the chain going, be my guest. I'm not going to stop it.
Tankz is saying, and then we'll go from there.
The video is old. The industry is forced to play.
No one likes each other. Like, no one likes each other. Everyone plays this game to get here. So you see now that man's doing a podcast, picking up a podcast, everyone's thinking, shit, tomorrow isn't my turn. Shit, did I make the good relationships with Bounce? Shit, bro, if you've done good for the industry, well done. Do you know what I mean? If you haven't done good for the industry or helping moving the needle for the culture, then this may come up. It may come up. You get me? But let's go.
This is what I said. They're going to view Bouncer as a traitor because they're thinking, yo, you know how the game is. Like, you know how this game is. You know we don't really like each other, but it's business. But now you're just saying F all that and you're just calling everyone out, bro. Everywhere. But me talking about this and making a video about this is one of the worst things I could be doing if I was trying to get industry connections. One of the worst, trust me, really bad. But also a lot of people like her. I've heard nothing but great things about her, which makes me even more shocked.
She's a great girl. She's a lovely woman.
Because I take being blocked very personally, guys. I take it very personally. There are guys who have tried to kill me that I haven't blocked. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if they're connected, but I know that she helps artists get money that they're owed. She encourages artists to stay kind of independent, you know, have more control for themselves.
So this is some free game, guys, because...
Yeah, watch Bouncer's video. We give some good game on publishing now. But we're going to skip to the funny part. But this part is hilarious. Was doing its best, you know? Potentially life-changing money, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. I've heard nothing but good things about Shaunie, but I've never met her. I don't know her personally, so I don't know if
I
this
know
is
her
out of
personally,
character.
and I've met her.
Look at the client, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we're dealing with
Look,
right
bloody
now.
cheek. She got digged at there. Why has she got digged at? Because when Dig That was coming up, obviously, I don't even know why she even got digged at, because to be honest, we didn't even sign with her. So you need to, that's misleading actually. You need to take that down. Yeah, you met Dig That, you're critical, and man, you get me? And you gave man some great advice, but you did not sign man to any publishing. So take that down. Do you know what I mean? We signed to PRS. You get me? You did not sign to your publishing. So take that down. It's misleading.
It's that part of the video that have me dead, bro. How's he saying take that down? Take that down.
Obviously, look, like I said, I give her accolades, but who the hell are you talking about? Oh, my man's, your career, your music career has failed. I don't think my music career has failed. I took a 3.5 year break. The last project that I worked on is a single called Pretty One, which is on over 100 million streams. I don't think that my music career has failed. Get me? Actually, I won't even say the last project that I worked on before I took a 3.5 year break and got into boxing and done amazing in boxing, now I'm bringing them together, was Pretty One by Coom. It's got 100 million streams. I don't think that's failed. Also, I focused on Quengface, taking him from how people looked at him, that Zone 2, the mad dark drill, to helping getting him to where he is now. Look at his branding. Him and his management, Beans, that's an ex-business partner of mine. Get me? It's my brethren. Get me? When I left music, my talent that I was working with went to Beans. So I don't think that flipping my music industry's failed. I've made a return. The same person that you're trying to sign or you signed or whatnot, it's come from man. Sairu, you get me? It's come through man. So I don't think that's failed. Come on.
He has made a comeback. He has. I've already explained to you guys why Shaunie would think that his career's failed. Because she's in the corporate space. She's thinking, yo, if I'm not hearing your name, you must be a failure because I'm God. I'm king of this thing. And damn, I know she's certainly not talking about me. Definitely not talking about me, Shaunie. But you see that there, 20 million streams? I need to get another one for 100 million streams. Scammers and Trappers, I think that's on like 3 million streams now. Maybe more than that. Maybe 4 million streams on all platforms. 100K plaque. And I recorded that song on an iPhone 7, bro, while I was taking a shit. And I went to the studio for an hour. I didn't even mix or master the remastered version. I just said, yeah, cool, let's go, bang, done. One take. My first time ever recording in a proper studio. What you guys hear on the London Scammer Remastered is one take. One take, first ever take I ever stepped in the studio. I never wanted to be an artist. It just happened. It was my calling at the time, I guess. And when I was meeting with labels were begging it with me. Labels are like, oh, we love what you're doing on TikTok. Tell us about TikTok, because they ain't got a clue. You look into an A&R's eyes, bro, they ain't got a clue. They're clueless. They don't even know what's cool. They don't even know what's trendy, bro. That has changed over time now. There are more, you know, tapped in A&Rs, culturally aware A&Rs. But I'm telling you, the majority of these lot are clueless, bro. They just see the numbers doing well and they're like, oh, well, what, TikTok, yeah, we want to know about TikTok. Shut up, man. I'm telling you guys, if you're an artist and you ever sign a deal, bro, do not be fooled by these A&Rs. They are, you know more more than them, probably, trust me. Take as many meetings with them as you can, trust me, and learn the game. Ask them questions. Ask them things that you don't know. Pay attention to how they answer it. Pay attention to how dismissive they are. Pay attention to where they try and divert your attention. Play mind games. Life is a mind game. But anyway, Bouncer's just going mad, I can't lie. Bouncer's coming for everybody right now. And the fact he knows them personally is just mad to me. It's like, yo, this guy really doesn't care. Like, he really doesn't care about what bridges he's burning. He just wants to spread the truth, which is like, you know what, bro? Bouncer, as long as you've got a plan, which I'm sure you do, because you've been around for a long time, bro, good luck to you, man. This guy's got people shook, fam. But yeah, with me, everyone's been cool with me. I ain't had a reason to really go off like this on anyone in a while, you know? People have been understanding now. People are like, yo, okay, let's be cool with Tankz, you know? But who do you guys think started it? You think Shaunie started it? You think Bouncer started it? I think Shaunie just got involved for no reason. I don't know why she got involved again. Like, somebody working at Sony who has her best interests at heart, bro, just tell her just keep it corporate. You know, because Shaunie is it's like she's breaking the corporate veil herself. You could kind of say that. Like, you are a senior A&R. Like, just stay in your position, all right? I don't know why she keeps doing this. Like, why? Is it the industry echo chamber that got you thinking that you came out looking better than the last time against Traplow Ross? Is it for attention? Does she like the attention? Because now regular people who aren't industry people know of you, like, bare know of you, but not in a good way, nothing positive. I don't even know, man. It's like, to people just, you never know what's going through people's mind. I actually love to know what's going through her mind, man, to make her do this. Like, what the hell? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. And sorry, not tomorrow. I'll see you guys later today again, because we're doing another double upload. As I said, 4 videos every single day, and I think today we're going to upload our first video on the More Tankz channel, and we're going to talk about the government actually giving the green light, the go-ahead, for them to start dimming the sun, literally pushing chemicals into the sky to block out sunlight for global warming. It's crazy. It's madness. So make sure you tune into More Tankz. Subscribe to More Tankz in the description if you want to see that video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Also, J200 podcast is out tomorrow. It will be posted on my podcast channel, and the clips will be posted on the Tankz Clips channel. So go and subscribe, link in the description. I'll see you guys later on this channel. Peace.